In 2019, we in America are faced with the greatest threat to democracy that we have ever experienced in our lifetimes. Particularly under threat, the arts, culture, science, all the things that make life more bearable and more beautiful. How do we, as artists and human beings, fight back against the great wave of ignorance that seems to be sweeping the country? My name's David McDonald, and I'm the director of the films Woodstock Revisited and The Mystery of Creativity. As an artist and as a filmmaker, I'm always trying to narrow the gap between the work that I do in private and the community I serve as a human being. A couple of years ago, I stumbled upon a story of something that had happened in my own hometown, and this story was so powerful, it completely merged my own artistic aspirations with my idea of doing work that helps and empowers my own community. This is the story of 15-year-old Ella Fitzgerald's incarceration at the New York Training School for Girls in Hudson, New York in 1933. In my opinion, this story is an amazing metaphor for what's going on in America in 2019 and completely captures the zeitgeist of its time. I won't rehash the details of that whole story here. For that, go to Ella the Ungovernable trailer on YouTube. When I first got wind of the Ella Fitzgerald story, my initial inclination was merely to write a screenplay about it. Then I got the idea of maybe turning this into a film that we would produce and direct in Hudson. Obviously, films are very expensive, and when a friend suggested, why don't you do it instead as a theatrical production in Hudson, I thought, wow, that's a really great idea. We could get the entire town involved, and we could get kids and people with backgrounds in theater and people with backgrounds in set design to actually involve themselves in the production. So it would take the art from that place of my own mind into something that would become a creation of the community as a whole. During this very dangerous period in our American democracy, having an entire community engage in the production of this Ella Fitzgerald story is symbolically huge, I believe. It represents an entire community standing up for what we believe in, standing up for our values as Americans, standing up for our African American brothers and sisters, standing up in defiance. So if you can, please help support us, either on our Facebook page or on GoFundMe under Ella Fitzgerald Community Theater Project. Thank you very much.